Cryptocurrency is a curious topic. The term cryptocurrency is not a mysterious anymore, and many people have developed basic awareness about cryptocurrencies and their functions. Interestingly, cryptocurrency adoption has been growing profoundly all over the world, with estimated global crypto ownership rates at 4%, means that there are more than 300 million crypto users all over the world as of 2022. Another interesting fact in this context is that business houses are accepting payments in the cryptocurrencies. Even Wikipedia, Expedia, and your favorite Starbucks is also taking. If you are curious of cryptocurrencies, then you must have many questions regarding them. Let us find the answers to some questions regarding cryptocurrencies in this video. What are cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrency is by definition any form of currency that exists digitally or virtually, uses cryptography to secure transactions. Cryptocurrencies don't have a central issuing or regulating authority, instead uses a decentralized system to record the transactions and issue new units. Like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, as you know. This definition seems to be simple, but it is quite a confusing one. For your better understanding, let me explain the history of cryptocurrency to you. Throughout history, many societies used commodities or precious metals of payments because they were considered to have a relatively stable value, rather than carry around cumbersome quantities of cocoa beans, gold, or other forms of money. Societies eventually turned to minted currencies as an alternative. The first such currency used were metals like gold, silver, and bronze. After countries abandoned the gold standard in an effort to curb the concerns about gold supplies, many global currencies are now classified as fiat. Fiat currency is issued by the government. Today, most major global currencies are fiat. Many governments and societies have found that fiat currency is the most durable and least susceptible to the loss of the value over time. In 1983, the American cryptographer David Chohan conceived an anonymous cryptography electronic money called eCash. Later in 1995, he implemented it through DigiCash, an early form of cryptographic electronic payment which required user software in order to withdraw notes and designate specific encrypted keys before it can be sent to a recipient. In centralized banking and economic systems such as governments control the supply of the currency. In the case of decentralized cryptocurrencies, the underlying technical system is blockchain. Is cryptocurrency safe? Cryptocurrencies are usually built using blockchain technology. Blockchain describes the way transactions are recorded into blocks and time-stamped. Cryptocurrencies run on distributed public ledger called blockchain, a record of transactions updated and held by currency holders. Blockchain, the validity of each cryptocurrency coins is provided by a blockchain. A blockchain is a continuously growing list of records called blocks, which are linked and secured using cryptography. Each block typically contains a hash pointer as a link to the previous block, a timestamp, and a transaction data. By design, blockchains are inherently resistant to modification of the data. It is an open distributed ledger that can record transactions between two parties efficiently and a verifiable and permanent way. For use of this distributed ledger, a blockchain is typically managed by a peer-to-peer network collectively for validating new blocks. Once recorded, the data in any given block cannot be altered retroactively without the alteration of subsequent blocks, which requires collusion of network majority. What if someone going to hack the network? But why on earth would you want to do that? In the world of cryptocurrency, node is a computer that connects to the cryptocurrency network. The node supports the relevant cryptocurrency network through either relaying transactions validation or hosting a copy of blockchain. In terms of relaying transaction, each network computer, that is node, has a copy of the blockchain of the cryptocurrency it supports. When a transaction is made, computer creating the transaction broadcasts details of the transaction using encryption to other nodes or throughout the node network so that the transaction and every other transaction is known. Cryptocurrencies use various time-stamping schemes to prove the validity of the transactions added to the blockchain ledger without the need for a trusted third party. The first stamping scheme invented was the proof of work scheme, POW scheme. The proof of stake is a method of securing a cryptocurrency network and achieving distributed consensus throughout, requesting users to show ownership of a certain amount of currency. It is different from the proof of work systems that run difficult hashing algorithm to validate the electronic transactions. In future, there may be no banks anymore. Everything will be on the computers. There are concerns. Investing in cryptocurrency safely. The biggest concern is volatility. The cryptocurrency market is highly volatile, so be prepared for ups and downs. You will see dramatic swings in prices. If your investment portfolio or mental well-being can't handle that, cryptocurrency might not be a wise notion for you. Cryptocurrency is all the rage right now, but remember, it is still in relative infancy and considered highly speculative. Mining use so much electricity. In the early days of Bitcoin, anybody could simply run a mining program from their PC or laptop. But as the network got larger and larger, more people became interested in mining. The mining algorithm became more difficult. This is because the code for Bitcoin targets finding a new block once every 10 minutes. If more miners are involved, there are chances that somebody will solve the right hash quicker increases, and so the difficulty increases to restore that 10-minute goal. Now imagine that 1,000 or even million more times that mining power joins the network. That's a lot of new machines consuming energy. However, the emergence of more advanced technologies has begun to address this issue and reduce or minimize the carbon footprint while mining cryptos. If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe to the channel would be delightful, and to consider sharing it with friends and family members. Peace.